As an essay writing tutor, I find a lot of people who need to learn the Microsoft Word tools specifically to format in APA formatting. So in this video, in this lesson, I'm going to format this entire document that has headings, has text, but there's no formatting at all. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is create the line break here, because this is the title. This should be on the title page and it should be on its own page. So right now I'm going to put my cursor right here, and this is the title again. So I'm going to go up here to insert, and I'm going to insert a line break, a page break. Okay, so now my titles, all this stuff right here, is on its own page. Now I'm going to go down here. I noticed down in the reference page, we need another line break, a page break right here. So let's do the page break. Okay, so now let's do the margins. Okay, first of all, this is going to be the title. So to format the title, we need to go to the Home tab and center it. And I'm going to give it a bold. Okay, so now I'm going to select everything. Now we have some headers in here too. We're going to, the headings, not headers. But I'm going to select everything from the body to the conclusion, but not the references. And I'm going to give them a first line indent by right-clicking, going to paragraph, and also I want to make these double spaced. So I'm going to add 0 points after, and I'm going to give it a double spaced. Now I want to give all these a first line indent margin. Okay, so now I want to format the headings. And okay, so now let's format the headings. Now this is the first level heading, and it is the title, so it needs to be centered and bold. This is a second level heading, learning outcomes for the training. So first of all, I'm going to take the margin out. So what I'm going to do is right click and go to paragraph, and I'm going to give it a none. It has no margin. And it also needs to be bold and title cased. Title cased is right here when you go to capitalize each word, but you don't want certain prepositions to be capitalized in title case. Okay, so we have the margins. Now also, let's look at this. In the paragraph format, we have line and page breaks. So I'm going to give this paragraph, this heading, which is its own paragraph, it has its own formatting, a keep with next property. And you're not going to see any changes here, but I'm going to show you how this could affect something. Okay, so we have other headings, like this right here is a heading, the setting for the course. And we have this other heading, life changes, and that should be title case. Change that right now. But the text is that this heading is supposed to represent is on the other page. Do you remember how we created this, we formatted this heading, learning outcomes for the training, as a keep with next? So I'm going to show you right now. Let's go to with the Home tab, we have the paragraph mark. This shows all the formatting. So we can see what is a paragraph. This is a paragraph. This is a paragraph. These are little spaces. This is another paragraph, but it's a heading. And we have this formatting right here. This means it's keep with next, because remember, if I take that off, then the little square goes away and it doesn't stay with its paragraph. So I'm going to add it again, keep with next. Okay, but this paragraph does not have that, and that's a heading. And this paragraph also does not have that, and it is a heading for this text. So we need to make sure all these headings are formatted with this formatting. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to copy this. I'm going to click the format painter. And now every time I hover over text, the cursor becomes a little paintbrush. So I'm going to select this heading. And it goes away at first, but actually it goes to the next page. It goes along with the text that it is supposed to represent. This is the heading to the text. It stays with the text. Also notice that it has all the formatting that the first header did. So let's again copy this formatting and paste it with the format painter. This time I'm going to double click the format painter. That way I can format all of my headings at once. So this is a heading. Okay, you see the little square now. We got keep with next. It has all the formatting. This is another heading. Another heading. And there we go. So I'm going to either click that again or hit escape. Okay, so that formats the headings. Now, this is the reference page. Okay, so we do have a line break here, which is good. We have this reference page, and the references need to be centered and bold. The references do not, and I can see right now, they do not have a hanging indent. But you can't really see that because they're short references. So let's go and give them a hanging indent. So we go to paragraph, and we go to line and space, and we go to the indentation. We have 0, 0, 0, and none. We want the hanging indent. Click OK. Now you see up here we have the hanging indent. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I'm going to go to the View tab, not the Review, to the View tab, and click Multiple Pages. Okay, so now we have it. It's all looking good except for our title page. We have this title page, and I'm going to Page Width, and what we really want on the title page, we want it to be centered in the middle of the page. Okay, so I'm going to select all this and go to center. Now I'm going to add paragraph marks until it gets to the center of the page. I'm going to go back to View, click All Pages, and that looks about center. And that should look good. Okay, so we have the title, the paragraph, and then there's level 2 headings. Another level 2 heading. They're all formatted correctly. And then we have the reference page on its separate page. So that looks all pretty good. That's how to use these tools in Microsoft to format your essay in APA. So if you ever need proofreading or editing or help with your essays, just remember, ask a tutor.